score with this hat. Let Gordon's fishing hat. So hopefully it keeps your footer off. It's supposed to rain again all day today. So you saw this. That was the Falcon 9 rocket blast off there, resupplying the space station. It was really cloudy, so you only get to see it for a second or two, but it was pretty cool. Felt it in my chest. It's a long day. Smashed in the day. Smashed in Florida. Port St. Lucie. Here's the rain. It's supposed to rain all day. Got tornado watches, but they're northerly south, so the hat was short-lived. The hat doesn't. Oh yeah, bad time, maybe. The hat doesn't stay waterproof.
I think we're gonna drive out of this, hopefully.
Fixed the way it should be. I have the spray dodger here that wasn't ripped in pieces and all messed up, but I'd be able to sit like this during the rain, and then I have the autopilot here where I can steer, and then I could even duck down in here if I wanted to, but this is all open, this is all busted. These zippers are broke, so that just flaps in the wind and I can't see through it, and I'm not fully weather tight, so I just gotta sit out in the rain. But I've been sitting here watching my monitor there and using the autopilot to steer, as long as it's not heavy winds or heavy seas, the little autopilot will keep up with it. So with the new turning block here, it doesn't really do much, but it helps me when I'm in the cockpit. See, I can sit here, so if I want to bring out the sail from in here, I could use the turning block. When you pull this, the sheet, that pulls the sail out, which pulls that line in. But if you just let go of this one, it gets jammed up in the furler. So you got to pull this one as you let go of this one. So you'll see this one going in. As I pull this one, the control line goes in. Staysail is good for, should be good for whatever I could throw at it. I mean, I wouldn't say whatever, but it's a small sail, you can see. It's a small sail, and it's a heavier cloth than the other sails. So I've flown it in 35, 30 on the way down in the Chesapeake. So, but usually that would be this configuration with the mainsail with a double reef, and it would go up just as high as them Lazy Jacks. So that would be my sail area, and that should be good for storms and hopefully whatever I could throw at it. But I haven't got the main set up. I don't want to get it caught in these tight quarters because I need some room to get it up and down. So we'll fly the main, we'll fly the staysail. We'll see, hopefully if we get up to 35 and we can get some miles in. Another good thing about the staysail is my control lines here, they come inside the shrouds. So it lets me get the sail closer to the mast. And when you're pointing into the wind, you want to get everything as close as you can. So if I had my jib out, my jib would be all the way out here, and I wouldn't be able to point as high. So with my staysail rigged on the inside of my shrouds, I can point higher, and that's what we're doing now. We're called pinching, where we go up until we can't go no more, and then we fall back. And we'll go up until we can't go no more, and I'll fall back. That's what they call that pinching, or being hard up. Like when you're hard up into the wind, everything's tight. So pull this. So it's up to, it's gusting to 25 now. So 20, 25. Usually at 12 you see white caps. I don't see many white caps though. But it actually looks like looks like we're sailing in the clear up there. So I don't know if we're going to get what we wanted, but as we get under the bridge, I'll put the jib out, and you can see the difference between the jib. Pull it in before we get to this bridge. It's getting a little shifty. So there's they call that a fair lead. So normally you turn into the wind, but since it's a small sail, you can usually just manhandle it in, which is one of the advantages to having the staysail, is that it's small and easy to handle like that. So taking down the staysail, we lost 2 knots. Just that little sail was giving us 2 knots. But you can see by the anemometer, we're running directly into the wind, the waves, and the tide. So we got like 5 miles straight away, dead ahead. So we're not gonna be able to sail it. That's why sailboats are better off, you know, in the ocean or anywhere in here, anywhere but in here. But the ICW is nice. So I guess we won't be sailing for a while unless the wind switches. But it seems like it's always coming from where you want to go. So now it's blowing 30 knots. And of course, we got to go into the fucking wind. So I might try to just go over there and anchor up because this sucks. Tell it's a little more cozy in here. We got soap operas to watch and rack my brain, I guess, and go nuts here. But I got chicken fingers and soap operas. So that'll be it for tomorrow.